everybody, it is me, the Invincible Fireboy here for a new video. So, July 25th, Avatar Aang, The Last Airbender released, and it was a wonderful movie, and I watched it last week when it released on a phone. So, yes, I've let this movie marinate in my brain for the past week, and now is when I'm going to make my review on it, because I don't want my thoughts to be fresh out of the movie. I want to know how the movie is. I picked it apart and all that. Okay, so let's talk about this. First of all, I'm going to talk about non-spoilers, and when I'm going to talk about spoilers, I will warn you. So, that's it. Okay, now, this movie is very enjoyable, right? It's not the best movie, right? This isn't that good. We have way better movies. This movie is very enjoyable, and you have to shut your brain off to enjoy it. But if you do activate your brain, well, you can see a lot of problems with it. And first of all, this is an amazing cast, right? I love the designs of all this. And can I just say, before this, the movie in its entirety was leaked in X, in April. How do you? Okay. I'm blaming Paramount and the people who leaked it, because yes, Paramount is just being a bit stupid, but they have to do some. I forgot. Basically, to release they're not releasing it in theaters. That's the main point, takeaway. And the people who had the film was they're not even trying to promote this, so let's just release it by ourselves, which is very stupid. Yes, Paramount is not promoting it, but if you have the movie, make your own promotions, because that's what a true fan will do, right? People can make teasers, and more than that, they leaked the movie, and people are saying as though it's huge, they're fighting the big product producers and all those. They're just the company, which is just stupid. This is hurting the artists more than the company. The company does not care, right? Because no one will watch it in Paramount Plus then. So then Paramount will think that the movie is performing badly. So they're not even gonna make a different movie or a second Avatar movie, which is dumb. Okay. If you leak it, I'm pretty sure you're not going to watch the movie again on Paramount Plus, right? So you're just making the movie perform worse. You're hurting the artist. Imagine being the artist where you put so much effort and you probably still have not even watched the entire movie yet. And all of a sudden, your premiere is just gone. I understand how bad Paramount is, and I also understand how bad the leakers were. They're both bad. But is my audio good? I hope my audio is good. Anyways, yes, that's what I was saying. This is just harming the IP of Avatar. This is not helping anyone. You're not sending a message to Paramount. It's stupid. Okay, as I was saying, if you dissect this movie, you're gonna see a lot of big plot details. It's just not the best. It's enjoyable. This is a theater experience movie. It's wonderfully drawn, and it's very enjoyable. This should have been released in a theater. In fact, if you have a home theater or a big TV, watch it like that. It is going to be amazing. I've watched the fight scenes in my TV, but I was too lazy to watch the entire thing. Anyways, yes, it is more of an experience than a movie, right? So why is it not in theaters? Paramount, why? So yeah, uh, the villain and Aang are the most fleshed out characters, right? Katara is also fleshed out, but not as much as she should be fleshed out, right? She's a bit there, but a bit not, and it's fine. Katara's fine. The rest of the cast, however, which is Sokka, Zuko, and Toph, should not even be in the movie. Sorry for the background noise if you hear it. I think you can hear it. There's a bell. There's a bell in the background. Sorry for that. I can't really stop it, I think. Unless they go on a murder spree. Anyways, yes. These three characters should not be. This is more of an Aang solo movie with Katara in it. And the other trees are just there because it's best for the fans. Right? Let's be honest. Sokka is the best out of these three. But he's there for like comedic relief, and that he's not even a leader, unlike in the first part, right? And Zuko's just there to be hot, and Toph is just there to be cool and strong, right? There's no need for them. The humor barely works. There was one scene with Aang and Zuko which worked, but if you watch it, the movie, it works, but it doesn't. I'm not going to tell everything because this is spoiler free for now. So yeah, these three characters should not be there. And next, if these characters are there and it's the entirety of Team Avatar, where is Suki? Right? Because Suki is more Team Avatar than Zuko is. Okay, let's be honest. I don't even think Team Avatar should be there, just Katara and Aang and then the villain. But like, they are there, so if you're putting the rest of them, why not Suki? Suki should be here. Justice for Suki. Anyways, yes, these characters are not that fleshed out. Next, the villain. The villain is he's a good villain. I like him. Okay, he's not that bad. If you gave me this as a non-Avatar movie and a movie about people who could bend elements and then that's the villain, sure, it's fine. I like it. But this is Avatar. And not just that, this villain is basically built of every other villain. From Legend of Korra and from Avatar The Last Airbender. Both the series. Right? There are so many things that draw parallel from each villain. Right? And I'm going to talk more about that in spoiler section. But just know, he has all 4 Legend of Korra villains in him. And he's also partially like Azula, partially like Ozai. And it's just, no. It's just going to... Oh, what did I do? I don't know what I did. I did something. This. Nope, I'll click this. Okay, I fixed it. Somehow. So yeah, as I was saying. Yeah, it was... Where was I? The villain? I think I was in the villain. So yeah, the villain is not that good. He just copied out. The entire thing is based on things that are already done. There's one arc that Aang completed that is already done. Same for Zuko. Right? But it's not even an arc really. It's just a line he says. But that's already over. And there's a scene with Katara where Katara's just, no. Like, Aang says to Katara, you don't know what I've been through. Katara says, I know. Which is wrong. No, Katara saw the depth of the entire water-bending culture of the Southern Water Tribe. Okay? Yeah. It's just the characters are not good. This should be an Aang movie, because if you take away the small scenes of the other parts of the gang and give it to Katara, Aang, and the villain, their scenes become even better, right? So at this point, these three are just a liability to the movie. What have I done? Okay, as I said, they are just a liability. Anyways, I feel like that's all I have for the non-spoiler parts, because the next part is going to be spoilers, and this is where I can actually talk about a lot. So, if you've not watched it yet, go watch it. Come back after this and watch the spoiler part, please. Okay, yes. Now, spoilers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The entirety of Team Avatar dies. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this. It's something. Okay, Taga is just killing Team Avatar. Now, the fight scenes aren't even choreographed properly. He looks cool. He split a river and threw Zuko in it. But it's not that choreographed. It's not actual martial arts, which I feel like some problem with that. So that's there. And then Katara fell into like spirit water, where she regenerates herself, and then she has to now bring everyone back from the dead, including Aang, who died in the Avatar state. Look, this staff is unreasonably powerful for no reason. It's not like it's special or anything. It's like a normal MacGuffin. It's just a normal MacGuffin, like a very powerful normal MacGuffin in movies. Okay, and it doesn't bring me anything. It's just there. It's not even that good, right? The plot is really broken. What else? What should I talk? Oh yes, the part's about it being a combination of every villain, right? Like Azula killed Aang, like Ozai tries to wipe out a lot of people. I mean, he doesn't outright say it, but we know he will. Okay, we know he's gonna do that. Like Amon, the Denied, basically. The Denied is just the precursor to the Equalists. Yes, to the Equalists. They're just precursors to the Equalists. It's not even like the Denied don't even need to be in the movie, right? Then like what's his name? Darlock? No, Unalaq, yes. Just like Unalaq, he gets a magic spirit form, and then Aang, the Avatar, must also fight him in magic spirit form. No, this is not what Avatar is. This is not an anime, this is Avatar. Right? Mike and Brian, the creators, are just going less elements and more spirit powers. Ooh, magic power-ups. This is not anime. This should not be anime, at least. I don't like it. Maybe some people do, but I don't. Next, like Zahir, he's an airbender. And he also used to be a non-bender and became an airbender, right? Just like Zahir. Next, like Kuvira, he tries to build an empire. He's just taken everything about the other villains, right? And he does it worse. Amon is the best villain Avatar has ever offered. Ever. Right? Because he has a good depth to him. It's not like Zuko, who was a villain turned into good, because Zuko's a better character than him. But like, Amon is amazing. The Denied are nothing like him. Right? More than that, like, there's a Yu Yan Hacho. A freaking Yu Yan Hacho in The Denied. She doesn't need to be there. She is like the entirety of the UN Archers was hyped up by Zhao a lot. We didn't get to see any of them, so we could have at least seen like that UN Archer do something cool with arrows. But no, we never did. Right? And then just because one of the denied saved a single person, he became air acolyte. Really? That isn't that good. Okay, what else do I have to say? Yes. And I feel like it's so many parallels with Unalak. Like the Avatar trusts him while he's in that trustworthy, and then like betrays them, and they're the same bending type, and then they become in a big spirit fight. No, I don't like that. Okay, and then like Zahir, very powerful, but I must say, if Taga and Zahir were to go in a fight, even Zahir would lose. Because can we just talk about how Taga can speed blitz? He just speed blitz. Like he makes an air ball and then he just teleports really. And he has a bullet, which I guess it's fine. I like it. Like compared to the speed blitz teleporting thing, it's better. And then he can just break rocks with his airbending. This is like reminding me of when Aang had to stop Combustion Man with airbending, but 100 times more powerful, right? Okay, now to Kuvira. He has the least resemblance with Kuvira. He's just like army, right? And Empire, so no, I don't care. Kuvira is a bad villain or badly executed villain. There was really not that much of a reason for her to be bad. So I feel like Zahir is an improvement on Kuvira and Unalak. But Zahir, why did I say Zahir was an improvement? Sorry, Taga was an improvement on Unalak and Kuvira, but worse than Zahir or Aman. So then he's not like Ozai that much. He's just evil, and I can see the reasoning. What else? That like now the stakes of Avatar Aang dying is just gone. It's just if Katara can just do that with spirit water at any time, more than once, I'm no longer scared for Aang. I know he dies of old age, first of all, yes. But I'm not scared. I don't care. Like, put the biggest villain in Katara with spirit water will save him. I don't really care. They did that. They didn't need that. Right? And the fight scene was not that good. There was if I'm showing, there is a old version of this fight scene that is done much better, where there's blood and right, it actually shows them dying. Because I didn't even think that Team Avatar died. Really. I thought Aang just believed that they all died. It is not executed that good. But I liked Sonam, okay? I'm not going to be truly negative. I liked Sonam. I liked that other Avatar. I like the Earthbender dude who comes off as really big and powerful but isn't. I like that. I forgot who it was. Right? There's a lot of good in this story. But it's just comparatively to the rest of Avatar, it is not that good. It's better than a lot before. Also, cool. This is all releasing in 1 year, by the way. Avatar 7 Havens, 2 seasons in a single day. Oh my god. Anyways, that's what I think of Avatar Aang. It should be a solo film of Aang and Katara and Taga. You did not need to add so much. There was also another version where the villain was a earthbender who was frozen. not an airbender, which is better-ish. I don't know. I feel like that is. And then Aang had to realize that he's evil and all that. I like that better. And the staff is just... No, I don't like it. I don't like the staff. The staff is a bad MacGuffin. Anyways, that's mainly what I think about this movie. I will watch Seven Havens and make a review on it. Don't worry about that. Anyways, if I were to rate this film out of 10, I would rate it a probably 8 or 7.5 out of 10, because it's enjoyable, but I don't really think the plot is that much better. Anyways, that's all for today's video. Please like and subscribe, and wait until October for the review on Seven Havens, because I will make that video when Seven Havens comes out. I really need more Avatar content. Everyone watch the film so that Paramount can make more of it. Please, I really need more Avatar content. I don't care if it's okay, I just need more. Anyways, that's it. Goodbye. Like and subscribe. Goodbye again, and goodbye at 4th time. Goodbye.